they cut. The other part, they run, they help, they cut. Let's say you feel cold or you feel hard, that is telling you, there's a signal telling you, because some part from your body go wrong. So the other part, other organs, they try to help that part. That's why you have some feeling like cold, whatever, or uncomfortable, because all other parts go to that root part. So Wing Chun Kung Fu said, if you use any techniques from the system, the whole system go and help that technique, make you more easy to understand. Let's say a punch. So you use a Wing Chun punch. All the other Wing Chun techniques going to help that punch. How come? Why? And I tell you, if I give a punch, some other guy, let's say my student give a punch, my grandstudent give a punch, or a person never learn any Kung Fu give a punch. So all the punches different, because the outsider who never learn Kung Fu give the punch, that the punch itself, nothing gonna help. Even the other organ from his body not help the punch, just a punch. If my grandchildren use the punch, maybe the body help the punch like move easily. If my student give a punch, maybe the horse and the body and the punch together to make the punch more energy, more power. If I give a punch, the other organ, all from my body and my knowledge. Knowledge means the whole system. All of my Kung Fu knowledge will into the punch. All the energy from all of my body will go to the punch. So let's say the whole system go for that punch. So that is the nature of Wing Chun Kung Fu. I mean, we never do this, do that by itself. If you learn Wing Chun, you using any technique, and all your Kung Fu knowledge will support that technique. Even simple as a punch, during that way. So how I prove it works that way? Let's say if you up to Cham Kiu, your punch up to certain level. If you have more Kung Fu, you up to beauty, and your punch will higher. For example, if you are Cham Kiu guy, you punch someone, you miss. But if you beauty, you miss, but you follow up with another punch, and you got him. Or you have more Kung Fu, you miss, and you use some of your knowledge. You almost miss, but you make it done. You do right, see, because helped by the others. This part may be a little bit abstract, but that's true. So what I mean, Wing Chun system, every single technique supported by the whole system. Then you cannot learn Wing Chun Kung Fu piece by piece. Let's say today you learn a punch, tomorrow you learn a Tang Sao, next day you learn a Bong Sao, you ended up, oh, I finished all. No, you don't. You just learn one technique, one technique, one technique, one technique. how you learn it right, you have to go into the system and in your mind, in your body, let have the knowledge grow like punch, like bóng xảo, than xảo, and phục xảo, and cam xảo, and huyên xảo, and thạc xảo, and ma, and you have all this grow out from your knowledge of the body, of your mind, whatever. So you have your system, Wing Chun system, to go with your body. And all of these techniques and grow from your knowledge. So you have a system. You put in 1 year to make all these techniques grow. The techniques young, all of your techniques, because only 1 year grow. But after 10 years, these techniques grow stronger and stronger, and itself almost carry a blended, like know what to do. Instead of just a technique, it could be changed into something else, change it into stronger, change it into fit that circumstance, fit that position by itself, like more flexible. I mean, instead of just a technique, a punch, just a punch. And if miss or something happen, don't know what to do. But a punch, if you miss, at least you change it into tan sao or fuk sao or sat sao or whatever, and other techniques. But if you are Kung Fu young, a punch, just a punch by itself. So you cannot go with the whole system. You cannot go with other knowledge to help that punch. So this part, you guys understand the nature of Wing Chun Kung Fu. We go by one system. We go by the whole system. Not, oh, so-and-so's Wing Chun guy, he punched me. Yeah, but that Wing Chun guy maybe have a lot of Kung Fu, could go with the whole system against you. So in other words, someone been involved with Wing Chun Kung Fu for a while, his punch represents the whole system. His punch represents all the knowledge. Yeah, not only punch itself. Sometimes look like a punch, but not a punch. For example, like people attack you here on center line, so you put your hand out, this looks like a punch, but you block it, and plus could attack him, so looks like a punch. So you say, so and so, just put the punch out and take care of the business. Yeah, but that punch, if somebody else do it, the result different. Because he used the whole system to do that punch. So that punch, outside look like a punch, but don't call it a punch. That's the system, the Wing Chun system. Okay? So now, the whole system, the nature, we go together. No matter what kind of technique you're going to use, but the whole system goes. That's one thing. Itself, let's say, the punch itself has its own nature. We got to find it out. Otherwise, take you no time to complete the Wing Chun system, to learn all. So now, we from the very beginning to try to figure out like what nature is certain basic Wing Chun techniques. Okay? So now we like to talk about from the horse, because the horse is very important. Support your body to moving your body around, so you need the horse. So anybody could tell me what is the nature of Wing Chun I mean the horse? Oh, anyone could tell me? Yes.
For balance.
For balance, yeah. But the other styles of horse also for balance. Anybody else could point it out like what's the nature of the Wing Chun? Yeah.
Make the weaker stance the strongest stance.
Stronger stance?
Yeah, you teach the man is weak until you train it to be really strong, and that's the strongest.
Yeah, part is right. So any more ideas? Yes.
Produces power.
Produces power, yes. Okay. The nature of the Wing Chun horse, I mean the stand, is number one, changeable, could change into something else. Then we have all different horse. But the other style, they stand that way. They're always that way. They cannot change into other ways. They might be have one stand. Yeah. But Wing Chun horse, we could change into Hao Ma, Zuo Ma, Yao Ma, Qin Ma, whatever, and triangle horse. That's one of the nature, not all. And the horse, like he said, could balance, support your body well. And the horse could moving around, I mean carry your body moving around. And the horse also could provide some energy to against someone coming. The horse also could like make the strong force go away. I mean, let's say stand aside, so let the force like not directly on him, we can go away. In other words, the Wing Chun horse could do everything on the floor. Of course, the horse cannot do a lot of things off the floor. Off the floor, we don't call it horse. We call it a kick. So, since we call it horse, I mean stand, got to be on the floor. And the Wing Chun stand, the nature of Wing Chun stand is could do anything on the floor. If anything got to be on the floor, the Wing Chun stand could do it. I mean, the human being stand also equal to Wing Chun stand, because Wing Chun Kung Fu only train human being able to do certain things on the floor, and Wing Chun stand could do it. If you stand on the floor and you learn Wing Chun Kung Fu, and certain things you cannot do, your Wing Chun stand is wrong. That's not Wing Chun stand. That's nature. Again, I repeat, the Wing Chun stand is could do anything human beings stand able to do it on the floor. That's the nature of stand. Understand? Any questions? Okay. Now after the stand, now we talk about the hands. The hand techniques, we have some for lower part, middle part, higher part, 3 parts techniques. So let's start with Tan Sao, Bong Sao, folks out. What is the nature? You guys tell me. Yes?
To occupy the center line.
Occupy the center line. Yes. What else? Let's say Hansal occupy the center line, right? But the nature of Hansal is not allowed to stay. That's the nature. If you say occupy the center line, right? So you occupy the center line for a whole day. That's not the nature. The nature is not allowed to stay. In other words, soon you saw the Hansal have to change into something else. Of course, basic on the center line. Not like changing to this. This is not Wing Chun. Not Wing Chun technique. Why? Because not on the center line. From here to here is not center line. But from here still on the center line, but change though. So, but since you saw the time, and the time's nature is not allowed to stay. So soon, and you have to change, and this is not allowed to stay too, and you have to change, this is not allowed to stay, and you have to change. So that's why when you do teeth out, soon you have a bones out. People ask you, how come you guys are lowering the hands all the day long, non-stop? Because the nature of Hansal not allowed to stay. Because the nature of Bongsao not allowed to stay. The nature of Foksao not allowed to stay. That's why soon you have any of them appear, you must change into some other hand right away, because the nature, if you not follow, means you're against the nature. That's not Wing Chun. Any techniques against the nature of Wing Chun, that's not Wing Chun technique. So that's why Hansal, Foksao have to change into Bongsao and Foksao. So you have to change it because the nature not allow you to stay. So in other words, when you go into a Kung Fu fighting, if you use Wing Chun techniques, you hardly could see Hansal and Bongsao. You don't see it. Let's say you fight someone, people punch you, you fall, and you change right away. So fall, take no time, then you do something. And you fall, take no time, do something. And you turn, take no time to do something. And you're not going to stay. Let people see you at the times out there. That's against the Wing Chun system. And if you have a times out, you show people you have a times out, means you do something against Wing Chun. So that's very, very important to know the nature of all Wing Chun techniques. Tam, Bong, Fo. Three together. So the nature will equal the same. If Tam not allowed to stay, Bong also not allowed to stay, and Fo not allowed to stay either. This part, you understand? Okay. And sometimes you feel confused because, let's say, some techniques you need two hands to form it. Let's say like Quan Sao, like Gan Sao. Okay. Quan Sao, what is the nature of the Quan Sao? What is the nature of Quan Sao? What is the nature? Tell me. same as Tan Bong Ho. How to form the Quan Sao, Tan Sao, and Bong Sao. Tan Sao, Bong Sao, Tan Sao, Bong Sao. So Tan, Bong, not allowed to stay. So this nature of Quan Sao also not allowed to stay. This part is easy to understand. How about this one? Gang Sao. What's the nature? What's the nature of this? This one you could stay. Because the nature of gang, you could stay. Because this is not Tan Bong Ho. No. This you could stay. This you could stay. After gang, you could stay there. You don't have to change. I'm not saying, oh, whenever you use gang sao, then you stay there. No. But you could let people see you have a gang sao. Okay? If this is because gang sao, and this is not gang sao, no more. This is gang da, this is gang, this is da. Da means punch. So, gang, punch. What's the nature? What is the nature of this? Gang, you could see, you could let people see, you could stay. How about this punch? Punch could stay. Yes, punch could stay. So this gang da, you could stay. And that's why, after you punch, you're not allowed to take it back and do it again. Because the nature is allow you stay. So punch, stay there. Wait until the other punch. Stay. Wait until other punch. And don't do this. Punch, take it back. Punch, or punch, take it back. Do it again. Don't do that. Because you allow to stay. Why you change it? Let's change. So you stay, and you stay, and you stay. So punch, allow you stay. So you know all this nature of movement, and then your Wing Chun, Kung Fu, good. You play with the system. You know all the nature. So there's a lot more techniques. Okay. How about Wu Sao? What's the nature of Wu Sao? Someone tell me, what's the nature of Wu Sao?
Blocking punch.
Blocking punch. And yes.
So emergency,
What?
in case the other technique comes through.
You can stay. You can stay.
What?
You can stay. Do some.
Wu Sao could stay. Okay. Actually, Wu Sao, the nature of Wu Sao is just like blocking. Don't move. Wu Sao. Wu Sao does not move. I usually tell you guys, if this room, we need protection. We need someone to protect, not let anybody come in. The best way, not put guards outside. The best way, not put 2 tanks outside. The best way is fill this room with rocks. Make it like no room. Make the whole room like no room. So no one come in. No one will come in. So that's the best. Wu Sao is the rocks. Wu Sao is the rocks. What's the nature? Tell me. What's the nature of Wu Sao?
Fill the space.
Right. Fill the space, half right. What's the nature of Wu Shao? What's the nature?
Not let anybody come in.
What's the nature? Fill the center line. Not fill the place, fill the center line. This is a piece of rock. The rock, put into the center line. That's the nature. As still as the rock, don't move at all. And cannot stay here forever. Then you have to make the Wu Shao go away from the center line with a very good vision. Let's say, oh, this is a rock. So I put in the center line, fill the center line. My center line is safe, good. Okay, so whole day like this, people will say you crazy. So you have to take it away. But the nature of Wu Shao is not allowed to change, because the rock always there, no change. So we have to set up excuse to take it away. Instead of, okay, I take it away. So no excuse. Oh, because it looks funny, so I take it away. No, that's not a reason. So we have to find some reason to take this piece of rock from the center line. Anyone can tell me how? So this change into rock. So if we want to take it away with what? With other hand, right? With this hand, right? Of course, this is rock already. So we want to remove it. We have to use another hand which is not busy, with nothing to do. Like what? Make a bomb sound like this. So two pieces. After this, what are you going to do? You're not allowed to stay, right? Then you could go away or change into something else. So that is the way. This hand take this piece of rock away by put them together to form another technique. So this technique, what's the nature? Not allowed to stay, right? Because it forms out here. Any technique with Bong Shao or Tan Shao or Fuk Shao, not allowed to stay. So I want to take this rock away from the center line. So I put the Bong Shao here. How you call this? How you call this? Huh? No, I didn't move. What do you mean Lap Shao? How you call this? What? Quan Shao, right. This is the Quan Shao. This is the Quan Shao. This is Quan Shao. This is Quan Shao. This is Quan Shao. Don't say this is the Bong Shao. This is the what? Bong Shao. Right. This is the normal Bong Shao. This is the Quan Shao. Quan means this is the Quan. This is Quan Shao. This is normal Bong Shao. By itself, Bong Shao. This is Wu Shao. Put them together, Quan Shao. The nature of Quan Shao is what? Not allowed to stay. Not allowed to stay, it means you have to change into something else. So, since this Wu Shao don't have to change into a piece of rock on the center line, occupy the center line all the time, we don't need it that long. So, just make another, form it into something else, could take it away. So this part, you understand? So during Qi Shao, we have a lot of techniques have to do with all this. I believe you never think that way. Wow, Wing Chun Kung Fu, so much fun, huh? This is a rock, and I take it away by using another technique. The nature of this not allow the soul, so you could disappear. After this, then you have to disappear or change into something else. Then you could take the rock away. Okay? So we talk about two arms together form a technique. Then how about arms and the horse? We also have techniques formed by the horse and by the hand together. So let's say this is the Wing Chun. This is Wing Chun stand. Okay? Wing Chun stand, what's the nature of Wing Chun stand?
It's changeable. Changeable?
Changeable, not changeable, because you don't see Tang, you don't see Bong, you don't see Fok. It's not changeable. Occupy the center line. And what is the nature of the Wing Chun horse? What is the nature of Wing Chun horse?
Strong.
You forgot already? Could do anything which on the floor. So sometimes let's do this way. Talk about the hands first. The hand, they don't have to change, so the hand could afford stay. Change position, same, either way, this way or this way. Okay? The hand is okay. Now we talk about the horse. What is the nature of the horse? We mentioned before. What's that? What's the nature? Don't tell me you forgot.
Changeable.
Changeable. We could do anything on the floor by the horse. Anything on the floor we could do. Anything you like. So keep remember the nature of hand, horse, whatever. Put them together. This part not allowed change, and this part you could change. So in other words, the horse, Wing Chun horse, and the hand, one could stay, one could move around. So you could do a lot of walking or change into other horse, because this part you could moving around, this part you could stay, so that there is a combination of nature. I mean, hands could stay, horse could move. So, perfect, right? Wing Chun stand, perfect. Some parts stay, some parts could move around. So to make it like perfect, you could tell by the Wing Chun stand. You could tell by the Wing Chun stand how good the Wing Chun Kung Fu is. The Grandmaster decides even the stand has two characters. One could move, one could stay. So very, very reasonable and logical. Do you agree? So even the stand, so simple. I mean, if you know the nature, you notice the nature, then you will admire the Grandmaster of Wing Chun Kung Fu. They really set it up like very, very match with the rule of science or physics, whatever. Do you agree what I'm saying? Okay. So now we talk about the movement, the nature of movement. Destroy the center line. What else?
It hits.
What?
It strikes.
Strikes. Smooth. What else?
It blocks.
What?
It blocks also.
Okay. What else?
Kicks the power to reverse it. Will do.
Okay. None of you right, all wrong. The punch of Wing Chun Kung Fu, the one let's say, make it simple. Wing Chun punch. First, you have to be relaxed. That's number one, relax. Number two, we study how to hold the Wing Chun punch. We call it MoyYatNature, right? MoyYatNature means these 3 points. We only hit with these 3 points. Of course on the center line, always. So we have to hold it tight. Have no space here, no space, very tight. Become solid, like ball. Shooting out like bullet. That is Wing Chun punch. Wing Chun, actually, we don't call it punch. We just call it Wing Chun shooting. Shooting. Like this part by itself. That's why, from the very beginning, I tell you, Wing Chun punch got to be relaxed. Not holding it like. You call this punch? No. This is a stick, like a stick, like this. It's no good, but you look at it as a ball, a bone, a ball, and fly out, shoot out. But this, like holding it, don't let go, otherwise it will fly over there. So this is the nature of Wing Chun punch. You tell me, what is the punch nature of Wing Chun?
To sort of snap out like a ball or root.
Shoot out. Okay? So everybody understand, agree? The Wing Chun punch is not like stick out like this. Yeah. No. Wing Chun punch is like ball. Shoot out. Okay? So in other words, could Wing Chun punch go slowly? Could Wing Chun punch change into something else? No. Wing Chun punch, the nature of Wing Chun punch, you cannot change into something else. No. Wing Chun punch cannot stop in halfway. No. Wing Chun punch, just like bullet. A bullet could change into something else? No. Bullet, you could stop? No. Got to go forward. So let's say Wing Chun punch exactly like a bullet shooting out. That's it. Or shooting out bullet. I don't know how you guys say. So what is the Wing Chun punch?
Shoot out like a bullet.
Yeah. Okay. So that is the nature of a punch, Wing Chun punch. Okay. So we talk about the movement techniques. So anyone come up with any, so we could help you to find out the nature of that movement. How about Tanda? Tanda. Or Tanda. What's the nature of Tanda?
Blocking to strike.
Block and strike.
Changing it. Is that time?
Change them. So, anyone say something?
Is it the same time?
Timing,
To do both at the same.
same time. the nature of Tanda, Ta got to be changed, not allowed to stay. Punch allowed to stay, but the nature, like bullet, cannot stay. So this time, you're not supposed to stay. And the bullet cannot stop by itself. So this cannot stay, this cannot stop. That's the nature of the Tanda. So in other words, when you pull out the gun, if you not shoot someone, don't pull it out onto someone. No good. Because you serious. You take out the gun and point at someone, and that someone if has a gun too, and he will shoot you. Because you point a gun to him and he has a gun, he shoot you. See who's best. So if you have a gun, you don't pull it out. The other person might not pull out the gun. By your face. But if you have a gun, you pull out the gun, you point to him, and he has a gun, he's going to shoot you definitely. Because if you don't shoot me, I don't shoot you, you shoot me. Right? So the nature of Tanda exactly like pull out the gun. This part you need help to understand, or you understand already? So you tell me please, what is Tanda nature?
Tanda are changes.
You
And
tell
it's
me.
like a gun. If you start to use it, you have to continue. It does not stop anywhere.
Okay, very good. So that is the nature of Tanda. Okay? Photo. What is the nature? What is the nature of photo? Photo. What's the nature?
It doesn't stop like a punch. It continue all the way to the foot.
So let's say, what's the photo use? What kind of technique photo use? This is the last hour, right? Cut the center and punch. So this, we could stay. Don't have to change. And this cannot stop. So, since this down and this go, what's the nature? You guys tell me what's the nature of this movement? Photo. Okay. This hand on the center line, also off the center line. If the center line is here, this hand has to go underneath the center line. Do you agree? Underneath the center line, and this punch can go. So in other words, under the center line and go. So this one off the center line, and this punch should on the center line. Should this occupy the center line? Okay, you say. But should this hand off the center line? I mean underneath the center line. Means off. Off this way, off that way, off that way, off this way. But this off down under center line. And this punch, the nature punch, you know, is cannot stop, right? So should this not on the center line, And we don't put the hand to replace it. We put a punch to replace this gap. So no one could come in. If this one on after off center line, we shoot something out from there instead of fill with a hand. But we have a bullet shooting out from the center line. That is the nature of Pozong. So you use your word. Tell me what is the nature of Pozong. You want to say something? What's the nature?
Go across the center line and fill it with the punch.
That's what I told you. I want your word. Give me a fancy.
Well, I guess the clear center line so punch can go in.
You guys agree? That's the same? You happy with what he said? Can you repeat?
Clear the center line so the punch can go.
So the punch can go on center.
A punch to fill the empty center line. That's the nature of Pozong. A punch fill the empty center line. That's Pozong. Okay? So what else? Moving techniques. You want me to find out? You want me to help you to find out the nature? Any? Yeah. Pakda. Okay. So, what is the nature of Pakda? What's the nature of Pakda? Same. Because someone in your center line. So you clear the target, move it away. Move it away, your hand off the center line, and the other guy's hand off center line. So then the center line is empty. So you shoot out. So same like Pozong. Pakda, Pozong, same nature. Okay? So what else? Popai. You know what's Popai? Two hands out. So what is the nature of Popai? What's the nature of Popai?
Is it the same as the punch?
No. No.
Stay.
Yes, could stay.
Changes the energy.
No. Who give me the right answer, get the picture. Very easy, Popai. Okay. Why? What make me do the Popai? We have to find out first. Okay. Popai is like this. Why we doing it? The nature of Popai is go back to the center line. Because from camera is changing. Okay. You have two parts like this. Okay. So out like this. Okay. So Popai. This is Popai. After got it, then Popai. Okay. So do it again. So like this, this Popai. All out. In like this. Okay. So another one come and Popai. So okay, thank you. Because Quan is off the center line. I mean the center line is here. Center line is here, okay? I have a Kwan Sao, but with action like this. So like I move my center line away, move center line away, and go back. Go back to the center line. And come off the center line and go back to the center line. Come, go back to the center line. And go back to the center line. This, go back. This comes out, go back. Comes out, go back. All go back to the center line. See? Come, go back to the center line. Form, go back to the center line. So this profile is go back to the center line. That's the nature. Okay? So any other movement of Wing Chun techniques? You want to find out the nature? Not too many, right? So we have one hand, we have two hands, we have hands and the horse, and the techniques of movement. So if you find out all of this, the nature, from now on, the way you teach out will be better. Because you know the nature. And someone got a tongue out there and stay there and say, hey, you're wrong. Why? What's wrong? Because you stay. I saw your tongue out there. You don't even let people see your tongue out there. That means you are right. So from now on, you could give the other hard time. But for now, you're wrong or you're no good. Because you know all the nature. You prove. Not just say, I don't like you, so whatever you do, no good. You prove. Like, I'm helping you to find out what is the nature of technique. Then you follow the technique, you follow the nature. Means you obey the nature of all techniques. You do it pure Wing Chun Kung Fu. Otherwise, you do something against the system. Okay? So what is the nature of MoyYat? You tell me.
Follow the system.
What's the nature of this guy?
To teach.
Nature of this guy? Maybe money and hunger. What's the nature of this guy?
The training, sir.
Nature.
To teach. Brahman.
That's my title, that's not my nature.
Well, to me, too.
So the nature of MoyYat is to help people to understand Wing Chun Kung Fu. Not to teach, not to show off. Just help you to understand all the Wing Chun system. That's my nature. To help. Not to gain things from you, not to give you the knowledge. No, help you. Help you to earn your own knowledge. Help you to understand the system. Help you to look at the system. Not that difficult. Very easy to get. Very easy to occupy if you follow the system's rule, not mine. So I tell you what all about the nature. From now on, you know what's Wing Chun about. Everything got to be reasonable, logical. And you know the nature. That's it. No secret there. You work harder, you could do more techniques. You're lazy, you only could do few techniques. But at least from now on, you know the nature of most of the techniques. Movement techniques or basic techniques. Horse, hands. Okay? Any other questions you want to ask me? If no question, yeah?
How about the nature of danger?
Danger. Okay, very good. Danger. This is danger. This is the one here. Okay. So, anyone tell me what is the danger nature? What's the danger nature? Anyone?
Defense.
Defense who?
Defensive, whoever attacks.
Any?
She's how it usually comes from the context. Does it change?
No, we talk about danger. First of all, what part of the danger we use?
Home.
No.
The bone and the base of
Is only one. This bone here. I don't know the name. This part. Only part. In other words, if we use danger, we use one point to attack people, of course on the center line. On the center line with one point. This fish we use 1, 2, 3, but this only one, instead of 3. So we have to say 1 point equals 3 punches. 1 point here, 1 equal 3 punch because it's 3 knuckles. So this is like focus on 1. We cause more damage. So in jail, use 1 point here. How could we use this 1 point? We must be like hold this way, inside this way. Like this way, this part, you never could touch no one. So you agree? So you have to bend it like so this part. And on the center line, must be higher than center line. The center line, upper center line, and if this explode, people could see this. So the nature of danger is also shooting out like a punch, but don't use a punch, use the germ, use this instead of this. On the center line, punch on the center line, germ on the center line, got to be higher than the center line. If like in the middle of center line or lower center line, this part never to touch. You hurt your own hand. And this you can, but you have to do it like higher than the center line. So what is the nature of danger? You tell me.
Shooting out.
Shooting out like a ball, upper center line, upper center line. Good. Any questions about danger, the nature of danger? So first you have to find out what danger use, what part of the danger used to help, to hurt somebody. So this part. So this is the nature of danger. Shooting out. If you go like this, there's not shooting out. So the nature shooting out like that's the nature. Shooting out. Not like there's no shooting out. So just fly a punch. But the nature very close to the punch, ancient punch. Nature punch and germ, same nature. Even this one germ, same, but use this part. Use this part. If you use this part, you go like this, no use. You have to sew this part. So this part only good for certain part of the body. Only this part and this part. If low, this part. You cannot hit the Wangjiao on head. Your hand will bend, hurt. So only this part, this part, this part, this part for Wangjiao. Danger only for the head. If you stand up, if you sit here, you could hit lower. But if you stand up, most likely you hit the head because upper center line is this. so you know all this nature, then you won't use the wrong technique. Okay? So whenever you want to use a dim gel, and if like sit here like low, then you use a dim gel, means you don't have much kung fu. He said, oh, I like to use dim gel, so I use dim gel. Wrong, you can't hit, because the whole system not help you, because you don't have the whole system. You learn little kung fu, you pick up dim gel, you like it, so you use